Okay. Sounds good. Hello, Minty. Hello, Valor. Just gonna share this in a few places. Also, where did I put that? It'd be pretty awkward if I left that somewhere, but I don't really have time to look. Fucking Winco bag, now that I'm going there. I'm a Winco shopper. I'm the Pacific Northwest's version of a Costco shopper. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Valor and Minty are arguing about whether it's a dead or a live chat. Live weekly discussion stream. Dot. Hello, Earth Nerd. Where is everything? I need to share this here. Fucking. Here. I will be up shortly. Alright. Also, I might as well. Minty says, evil Jeremiah be like, government does good things and Mario owns Sonic, right? That's a bad alternate universe where I would lie like that. Earth Nerd says, the curls are curling. Yeah. That's what we're dealing with now. Currently post-workout, so shove and shoot food in my fuckhole over here, and I'll be done with this segment of it relatively soon. But how are y'all? Anything y'all want to talk about? I think I'll start with fucking Twitter proving me right. Like, absolutely just proving me right. Because their recent terms of service, including that they can ban your account for commercial inviolability. Hey man, you're bad for our brand. We're gonna ban you. Holy shit. That's worse than previous Twitter. It's worse than previous Twitter in every fucking way. In terms of free speech, if you need to be commercially viable in order to not be censored, not have your entire fucking account banned, that's not even a thing on YouTube. What the fuck? Also, let me read something. Special request of Apollo Slater on Twitter, longtime supporter. X has updated its terms of service to let it use posts for AI training. I'm hoping I don't fuck this up. I hope I don't fuck this up. But I want to share this visually. I think people should see this and be able to read it while I'm fucking it. So let me... Also, let me... whatever. This will have to be good enough. So... okay, so I guess that's not gonna work. Where is that? Maybe this one is the one that'll work. Yeah, okay, all right. So I'm not looking to make a habit of writing about the terms of service of companies. First it was Brave, then Zoom. Let me actually look at the Brave one first, because I gotta be consistent here. Oh, so Brave does it too. I'm fairly certain that I was not the only person in the world who thought to himself, did they just yoink the entire internet? This is from Stack Diary, by the way. I've never been to this site before, but... an update from Brave has been added at the bottom of this article. I'm going to cut to the update because I think the update's probably going to be valuable. Open this tab to read the full email response. All right. So I guess Brave does this, but maybe less than Twitter will. And potentially it'll let you turn it off. I'll look into that because I promote Brave for a variety of fucking reasons. So if they're gonna do this shit too, I might have to stop promoting Brave. It'll depend on what their response is. But let me just get back to this other article. So, as to the why the X/Twitter new terms are interesting, it's actually pretty simple. Elon has taken a lot of radical steps to build a fortress around X, to make it as isolated as possible from the outside world, scrapers. But now that he got X AI going for him, it only makes sense that he'd use X as a source of data that technically only he has access to. Dude, wasn't Elon the one who said that Microsoft used Twitter's data illegally and that he wanted to bring them to court? It's funny how that works, because now you're going to be working for Elon Musk, and he does not plan to pay you, and he certainly does not plan to ask for your permission to use your content this way. We use the information we collect to provide and operate X products and services. We also use the information we collect to improve and personalize our products and services so that you have a better experience on X, including by showing you more relevant content and ads, suggesting people and topics to follow, enabling and helping you discover affiliates, third-party apps, and services. We may use the information we collect and publicly available information to help train our machine learning or artificial intelligence models for the purposes outlined in this policy. That's fun. You know, okay, so now there's not even an the last meaningful thing that would make it an alternative to Blue Sky. Blue Sky was going to start using user data to train AI. And now Twitter's going to fucking do it too. Yo. Fuck. Twitter sucks asshole, dude. So, part that interests me the most is that just recently Elon made a tweet in which he said that if you're a journalist who wants more freedom to write and a higher income, then publish directly on this platform. But what he is really saying is, come and publish interesting information exclusively on X so we can use it for our subsidiary companies and train our models on it. Yeah! It is, isn't it? Fuck! This is a nightmare, dude. We live in a technocratic dystopia. Motherfucker. If Elon is committed to AI and the big bottleneck is going to be data quality and uniqueness, yeah, I don't think he's going to think twice about building a drip feed for XAI. Fuck. Dude. Holy shit. What is the... Okay, so the shift isn't just about Twitter. Imagine this methodology. Definitions determined by AI controlled not only what you could see on Twitter, but also what search results appeared for you on Google or which news stories showed up in your Facebook feed. Yeah, like ActiveFence with the World Economic fuck bitches. Like... Dude, he's got a World Economic fuck bitch as the new CEO. He's a young global leader for the World Economic fuck bitches. And now he's helping the fuck bitches build ActiveFence, which will stop posts before they reach social media. Dude. Well, thanks, Apollo Slater. I hate it. Okay. Motherfucker. That weaselly little bitch. I hate him so much. Yo. Man. Okay. Hello, Hellflowers. Valor says, I watched a video where it says Twitter is now banning news. I wouldn't be fucking surprised, because he already said he was basically going to do that, because you can't have anything negative or clicking out of the fucking site. Publish your content directly on our platform, journalists. If you want to get clicks, you do it here, journalists. We own you, journalists. Fuck! That is... I can't even say shockingly evil. It's just fucking hilarious. Because I'm not shocked. But it's massively evil. Man, Elon couldn't work at Google in the beginning days because they said, don't be evil. He couldn't hold that up for a second. He couldn't hold that up for 2 fucking minutes. Man. Also, sound off in chat if you're watching. YouTube is, as it was last time, lying that I only have 1 concurrent viewer, and I'm pretty sure that's bullshit. Hellflowers says, I was arguing with neocons about Ukraine neo-Nazi problem today, and man, they are dumb. They are exceedingly dumb. Valor says, I am tired of Twitter. I'm so close to leaving it. It'd be an understandable choice. Minty says, once again, Jeremiah keeps being proven right, yet he's being called a conspiracist and lunatic. Yeah, all the fucking time, yeah. Minty also says, I knew the dystopian technocratic nightmare would come, I just didn't expect it this quickly. Yeah, right? Motherfucker. Valor says, get your sunglasses ready. Twitter's going up in flames. Man. Man, oh man. Hate. I hate him. I hate Elon Musk, yo. Fucking... Every time he gets worse, somebody out there jinxes it by saying he can't get any worse, and that motherfucker is responsible for Nazism. Yo, like... It's just dizzying how evil how evil he always was. Like, people drank piss out of his shoe, like, over every tiny little concession he gave libertarianism. But fuck no, he's not one, bitch. You just like cryptos. And so when he pumped and dumped a bunch of Doge, you acted like he was on your side or some visionary. When he released exactly like 2 documents in the Twitter data dump, you were like, oh, he proved so much corruption, and that means he's not going to be involved in any corruption of his own. Bitch! He is corruption. There is zero non-corruption about Elon bitch-ass Musk. Holy fucking shit, are you cucked if you still like Elon Musk. Anyway, I can barely see through these things. They're smudged as fuck. Interesting question. I will answer that as soon as I'm done shoving this in my fuckhole. So, what would you do if you owned Twitter? Okay. Back up all databases and posts. Create a cryptocurrency-based, blockchain-based social media framework. With, at this point, since it's not Twitter anymore, although I could rename it Twitter, I would probably rename it Twitter the first thing, actually, because X is bullshit and it's fucking stupid. Unless, of course, it's just about self-aggrandizement of Elon bitch-ass Musk, and I hope he cries. So I'll just, like, in my fantasy situation, he's crying. He didn't get enough funds for his next Rocket Boy launch, and he fucking space Karen'd about it, yet another social issue he doesn't understand. You know... okay, so, on track. I got ADHD and bipolar. It's a deadly combination. And then after I got done building that framework and running the tweets on the testnet to make sure that they were stable, I would take the framework and use it as the basis for a truly decentralized Twitter that would allow people to seamlessly and actually censorship resistantly fucking post. And every time they posted something, they would get a certain amount of the cryptocurrency. Like, you know, a penny's worth, for instance. And every time that that got a certain amount of engagement, they would get, you know, another penny. And, you know, something like that. Where it was a consistent pool. And it never stops. Like, your old-ass motherfucking tweets, those could get, like, a retweet tomorrow. And you could get paid for that. That would be the monetization scheme. And then while I did all this, I would migrate the video player to be a blockchain or otherwise decentralized hosted video service, because his video service is dog shit and he should have paid the Google bill. Holy shit, does it suffer from so many performance issues. And he knows it, and he bitched out anyway. So probably something at the very least Odyssey-like. And, you know, maybe with an IPFS layer so that there would be a redundancy, and if you couldn't get it served on the initial blockchain, at the very least it was available on IPFS. And both of these options would mean that you wouldn't have to use a downloader bot to download videos, because they would be immediately downloadable through the services of IPFS and whatever blockchain-based video downloading service I had. Because part of the point would be that you can store the entire Twitter blockchain in your fucking computer. I would fucking, like, as soon as I had access to enough capital, probably because the ICO did extremely well from the fucking Twitter conversion to crypto, and I'd be probably balls deep in billions, like, fucking, it'd be insane. I could probably afford to rehire the child porn administrators that were blocking that shit that he fired. That'd be a step in the right fucking direction. Is stopping the pedophiles and their erection. Like, fuck you, Elon Musk, bitch ass. I would democratize all of the features. And make it so that if you wanted to pay in the in-house cryptocurrency for your, you know, Twitter Blue subscription, you could do that. Which means that if you brought enough value to the platform to get paid enough, you would get access to more features to make the platform even better. Instead of mocking users for not having $8 a month, I would make sure every user who meant a damn had $8 a month, in order to make sure that they could thrive on the platform, and that the platform was a platform which incentivized people to thrive. Common people, average people, and none of this bitch ass, you need 5 million impressions in order to monetize. Fuck you, Elon Musk. Community notes would be, like, there would still be a central, like, team, I guess, that people would need to apply for, but anyone could increase their odds of being accepted to the central team by doing really well in a fact-checking forum, where they could, like, get access to all the tools necessary to fact-check tweets. And then those tweets could be escalated to the top, and the fact check could be more immediately vetted and sent to community notes, instead of having this bullshit where, like, you have to tag them and hope that they get to it. Everybody gets checked. Everybody's facts get fucked. You get fucked. You get fucked. You get fucked. Your family and friends get fucked. Everybody gets fucked. That's what I would do if I owned Twitter. You know, quite a bit of that sort of thing. Oh. Minty says, expect the freedom-loving right-oids to support this and call you an anti-free speech leftist for opposing this. A neocon is a sort of Democrat-leaning, they're not even really communists. They're just sort of like, they're nothing, but they use warhawk tactics to enforce their nothing. They're globalist visions of pseudo-liberalist kind of bullshit. They really need a lot of violence to back up how nothing they are. That's what neocons are. In a nutshell. Huh. Cartilage. Crunchy. Earth Nerd says I left Twitter, no alerts. Valder says this can't possibly get any worse. Elon, wanna bet? Yeah, right? Minty says, love how some libertarians support Elon. What happened to all this support for liberty? Yeah, well, they like him because he helps them get away with shit. And a lot of libertarians don't want liberty at all. Like, he enables their bigotry. He enabled their ability to, like, do essentially crypto rug pulls with Doge and a variety of others. He enabled their ability to do their right-wing grift about groomers, because he, like, would send his army after anyone at all LGBT and they would immediately be called groomers. He enabled, like, literal content theft in the form of, like, Internet Hall of Fame being the highest payout for his bitch-ass monetization pyramid scheme. So, his whole thing right now is, if you help me, if you suck my asshole out, you know, I'll give you enough preferential treatment that you can, like, maybe get a modicum of success on the fucking platform. But, you know, anyone who would have succeeded, like, a year ago, can't. They can't. You know? Because he's a bitch. And he can't handle criticism. And he can't handle, like, other people having a say. And he can't... He's gotten fact-checked by his own community notes. Bitch. And as you guys, because you're, you know, sort of, you're real regulars on this channel, you know, his followers, his acolytes are garbage. Garbage. They don't know shit. They don't care about shit. Also, very likely going to be on the Politicrats election stream. It looks like it might be on the 11th. So, it'll be interesting to see if they can handle my take on politics. Handle it live. Earth Nerd, I'd make it customizable like MySpace. Choose your profile song, your background, add widgets. Elon's so recklessly evil that I can't help but expect him to cause his own demise. Fact-checking needs a "we don't know that yet" button. Profile music was automatic playing music that started up as soon as you clicked somebody's MySpace profile. I always found it annoying, but I had it because I made music in high school. Oh. At, let's say 10 likes, I will play my, my song I made in high school on this stream. Yeah, that's a tasty bone. Y'all drink your bones today? It was not a Sonic Heroes cover song. No, Minty. No, this was completely original. I made it as background music for a video production assignment. Also, it looks like I have a message. One moment. Oh, okay. But yeah, Twitter is not handled appropriately. It's not remotely appropriately handled. There's so much wrong with it, and there are so many things that you could just do to make it better, but wouldn't make Elon Musk's billionaire statist bootlicking buddies fucking happy about that. It wouldn't make them happy if people could actually have free speech on the biggest platform. It wouldn't, well, I mean, a big platform. Facebook is the biggest. And for a reason. Because Facebook offers every single feature Twitter has. All of them. All of them. Free. There is not a single feature that you benefit from buying on Twitter that you can't already do on Facebook better. Fuck me, Like, I hate Facebook, but they're also the only platform to ever actually monetize my content. I hate Facebook, but they're better than Twitter. By a damn sight. You can post long-form HD videos. You can go live for a fucking long time and then keep that live. You can post long-form text content with... I don't even think there's a character limit. And like... just so many other examples. And people act as though Twitter invented this motherfucking wheel because they don't even have all the features that Facebook has yet, and they're trying to edge in on that too. And then, when Facebook did strictly short-form bullshit, Elon Musk accused fired employees of fucking, like, giving away business secrets when none of the fired employees who he mocked and told to go elsewhere worked on Threads. He's a bitch. A tyrannical little fucking technocratic little bitch. Liberimer says, do you hate the ADF? Yes, I absolutely do. Fucking... So, let me bring something up here. Because I actually think this would be valuable to go over. Fired Twitter employees did not design Threads. Where? There was an article somewhere that I'm trying to find. But I can't really do that right now, but either way, he literally mocked them on their way out. He said, "I would like to apologize for firing these geniuses. Their immense talent will no doubt be of great use elsewhere." And then as soon as he thought they even might be elsewhere, he's like, "I'm suing you! No! You can't do what I mockingly told you should do because I didn't think it was feasible. No!" That's Elon fucking bitch-ass Musk. He's such a massive loser. He's such a dipshit. He had to steal everything he had. He wasn't even the founder of Tesla. He pushes people out of places which have already been started, fucks them up, gets a bunch of government money, makes the place exactly floating, but not at all forward. And then, after all of that, he fucking has the audacity to say that he made it better. It's fucking infuriating. Yeah, let me pull this up. See that? That's Elon Musk playing chicken. Playing chicken with ex-employees of Twitter. And then the even remote possibility that they called his bluff and made him look like a bitch made him sue. Look at this. A cease and desist letter. How? Cease and desist doing the thing that I told you should do. Cease and desist being the motherfucker I said you weren't. Cease and desist proving the bitch I am. Cease and desist. Shove your cease and desist up your fuckhole, bitch. This is who Elon Musk is, right here. In a nutshell. It sucks. Anyway. Enough about Elon, I guess. What else do you want to talk about, y'all? Get some water in me. Minty says, "Damn, is Elon running Twitter or Nintendo?" Yeah, basically. Let me see if I can find it, actually. There's something that's funny that I think would go great here. In conjunction with this. Sonic. Where is it? I want to see the official thing. Yeah, here we go. So this is how you should do it. See? It's that easy. This is a reply, an official reply on this person's fan project. This is like the official statement from basically from the official Sonic accounts that says it's okay to make Sonic stuff. This is how you should be. If you're confident enough in your IP, it shouldn't be a problem that other people are helping you spread it for free. If you're confident enough in your ability to run Twitter, Elon, then it shouldn't matter that other people might build a competing platform because yours is still gonna pwn theirs, right? Funny how that works. Yeah. Fucking. Anyway. Yeah, on the other side of this coin is Nintendo. They took down a Metroid 2 remake while hitting enough. They took down Metroid 2 remake AM2R, which were hitting enough download sites that the creator of Pokemon Uranium felt they needed to take. Were hitting enough download sites that Pokemon Uranium felt they needed to take their game down, placed a strike against the fan mashup No Mario's Sky, and even removed hundreds of fan titles from Game Jolt. That's bitch made. But that's a Nintendo for you. So yeah, I guess Elon Musk is like the Nintendo of social media. No, we're gonna sue you because you competed with us. No! And notice that Facebook didn't do the same thing when Twitter increased their character limit, and it's still not as high as Facebook. Or increase their video sharing capacity, or because Facebook knows they don't own microblogging, and for some reason Twitter thinks they do. 'Cause fuck you, Elon Musk, you're a statist pig. Liberimer says, "Oh, Jeremiah, did you see the article I posted about schools in Minnesota?" Dude! No, I didn't. I'll check this shit. Yo, this is fucking tight. Okay. Running it down. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna read this now. Reacting live. Tough reacting to acting. Minnesota law enforcement agencies that are pulling SROs out of schools. As Minnesota law enforcement agencies here, I'll news up. This is a news article. As Minnesota law enforcement agencies grapple with a new law that restricts the use of force, some are pulling their school resource officers out of schools, while others are keeping them in place. The amendments, which were passed by the Minnesota legislature this season, do not allow school employees or resource officers to put a student in certain physical holds, including the prone position. Law enforcement agencies have said this new change causes significant concerns and could limit how peace officers can do their jobs if a situation at school becomes unsafe. As a result, some agencies have announced that they'll be pulling their SROs out of schools, while others will be keeping them in place. Here's a rundown of the law enforcement agencies that have announced changes to their SRO programs. Oh, shit. So, all these cops are afraid of not being able to brutalize kids effectively enough, so they're bailing. That really says everything. Holy shit. Will not have SROs. Yo! This is great. This is very good news. Now, they just need to not have bitch-made policies for kids defending their own selves, and situations will start sorting themselves out. That's pretty good. Minty says, so cops are mad because they can't kill kids.
It's less about kill and more about brutalize, but I mean effectively, because sometimes that happens. Also, just a reminder that school resource officers often fuck kids. So hey, this deals with two problems in of itself. It deals with the pedo school cop problem because you can't have pedo school cops if you don't got school cops. Oh, that's great. This is very happy making. I love it. We love it here. Holy shit. Alright. Well, that's some good news. And laughably hilarious news. I like it. And these are the agencies that are keeping SROs. I like how there's a Brooklyn park. It's sort of like how there's a Pasadena park here. On Wednesday, Minnesota House and Senate Republicans requested Governor Walz to convene a special session to address concerns surrounding the state's new school resource officers law. But Walz said earlier this month lawmakers are misinterpreting the law and that school resource officers can use reasonable force when needed. Don't worry, you can definitely still kill the fucking kids if you need to. Fucking... I don't know why I made that guy British, but whatever. There are exceptions for students' health, risks to them, risks to the police, so it's not being interpreted correctly. They certainly have the ability to do that. The governor has not said whether there will be special session to address law. So the governor says, go fuck yourself. If you can't handle being told a little bit of restraint, fuck off. Hey, that's great. I like it. That's very good. Anyway. Fucking... That's good to hear. Valor says, my JW friend recently tried to argue that Jesus isn't God. They can do whatever they want. They failed to convert me when they were coming around to my apartment back when I had one. So, they literally, I would accept their invitation to talk. Do you have a moment to talk? Yeah, I have a moment. I have a moment right now. Let's talk. And so we would, and the conversation did not go their way. Eventually, the two that started, after like 6 times coming back, suddenly they weren't the ones servicing our address. Can't make them. Wouldn't wanna. So. Anyway. Okay, so a little bit of personal stuff. The reason it's been so sparse lately everywhere, I need to move. And so I'm trying to move. I'm trying to make this work for myself and a friend that's moving up Texas. And so I'm trying to make this work. And so I've had to take a lot of gig work. Anyone who wants to, any adult who wants to throw me some change in the links in the description is like free too, to help me actually do this. Not only the move, but the rest of this stuff. But basically I need to get to a place where I'm surrounded by people on the same mission as me. And this house has not been that. So, I need to get that sorted. And that's the plan. I'm going to get that sorted as soon as possible. I've been like house hunting, I've been going from place to place. I've been doing applications, I've been networking with people, and I might have zeroed in onto something, but I don't even know that yet. So I'll let y'all know as soon as possible. I don't know where my wallet is. I'll have to find that later. But yeah, I'm hoping this works, because if this does, then I'll finally be able to make more stable content. But also, it's still going to be a little rocky at first because I have to work this job in order to pay the higher cost of rent. So the more y'all support what I do, the less of that I'll have to do, and the more content I can make. It's a simple system. So that. Also, yeah, like I really don't know where shit is right now. Having an Alzheimer's moment over here. Oh, okay, it's in there. Anyway, point is that there's a lot of stuff on the docket. I want to get as much of it done as possible. I've got a lot of stuff on my plate. I'm going to work on some of it after this stream. And I'm going to work on some of it tomorrow morning before I do more gig work. And then some of it after the gig work. But, like, I'm going to need y'all's support. I'm going to need y'all to tag people in my replies. I'm going to need y'all to send my videos to people. I'm going to need y'all to do what you can to get the message out. Because the more y'all help me, the more I can make content, the more I can keep doing this. So, that's the goal. Valor says he needs his work permit. He really wants the job. Yeah. Well, I'm wishing you well on that. If there's any advice you need, I got that Discord server. But either way, probably going to call it in like 3 minutes unless there's something else somebody wants to bring up. So, expect a ton more if I can get some things started. That's the goal. I'm going to try to get as much started as possible. The first Sonic game I played was fucking Adventure on the GameCube. I thought that game was great. My sister and I used to switch off levels in order to, like, compete for the best time or to try and just beat the game as a cooperative effort. So it was a good bonding experience, and we would raise Chow together. Valor says, a memory I just got was once I was in my living room, and from outside I heard my dad yell, "Those fucking Democrats," like a villain. Ah. Yeah, I've got a lot of things like that. A lot of uncomfortable memories. Just hearing my father scream about one thing or another. Not great. What do I think of Calvinism? Is Calvinism, like, I know it was fucking, like, John, and if I recall correctly, it was basically sola scriptura, kind of, where what the Bible said was the last and final word, and fucking God is the supreme ruler over everything, basically. I don't know, it's been a while since I've thought about Calvinism. Also, yeah, that was that like dickhole one where he thought that, like, because God's plan was perfect, the fact that you were going to heaven or hell is, like, deserved and part of the perfect plan, and no way out. Yeah, fucking. I don't like that. I mean, the whole point of a walk with Christ is that you're supposed to be making that choice. If you're not making that choice, then it's just God with a sadistic ant farm, shining a magnifying glass on the occasional person to boil and torture him, because it's fun. You know? I can't quite get behind that. Like, even from a Christian perspective, from a biblical perspective, the idea that God just wants us all fucked off into our specific zone kind of invalidates a lot of the verses about free will. Yeah, Liberimer says, my understanding is that God is sovereign over everything. Ergo, God controls everything. Ergo, God controls you and has predetermined what will happen. He has already decided who goes to heaven and hell, who's saved and unsaved. Those are the elected and his reprobates. How would you think of omnipotence without denying free will? Because, and here's the real kicker, the fact that somebody can predict that you will make a choice does not in fact mean that they aren't all-powerful. Like, somebody who is all-powerful can still let you make a mistake. You're not all-powerful. Liberimer says, Calvinists are the only Christians I've seen bite the bullet on this. Yeah, well, I don't think it's required, necessary, you know? I don't know. Feels like it's one of those things. One of those things where if you ignore the premise that the whole point is that you decide that Jesus is your Lord and Savior, and you confess that and repent your sins and shit, you're supposed to be able to make it. You know, if free will is fucking horseshit, then there's no point to any of it. But the fact that he didn't prevent it doesn't mean he couldn't have. I mean, that's just not true. Like, stepping aside so that you can make a mistake does not mean he's not all powerful. It just means that he doesn't want to use his power every single time. It's like asking, why didn't God turn the water to rum? Well, probably because wine was what made sense for that culture. You know? Like, he didn't choose not to make rum because rum is somehow exotically bad. He chose wine because it was a good frame of reference for these people. You know? It doesn't always need to have, like, the absolute perfect explanation. Not that I'm Christian now, I'm just explaining it from their perspective. Liberimer says, because if God could have prevented it but chose not to, he wanted it to happen. I mean, or he just understood it was a natural consequence. There's always that possibility. Oiva Wavo. This is probably going to call it right here. If you want in earlier, I'm going to have this stream earlier on a more regular basis. It's been kind of late lately because of my fucked schedule, but it should be a lot easier coming up. So, that is unless that fifth person I see just joined wants to say something. Up to you. I'm fucking exhausted, so I could call it here, but... Alright, well, with that being said, there's a lot more in the works. I need to get this place, and once that's secured, there's going to be a lot more stuff that I can accomplish. Because I'll be with a higher trust environment, I'll probably be more central to the city, I'll have options. So I'll let you know. In the meantime, smash the fucking state.